when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes.
Maybe that's the real punk rock.
You die, I die.
You got life! Cowhide. Synthetic cowhide.
He's flying.
Scooby-Doo.
Are you watching closely?
All right, it says we're live. We are. I don't know how to double check. I'm gonna trust that we're live. All right, welcome everybody to the podcast. We got Stephen Stanley back in the house. Our first return guest, which is really fun.
Oh wow!
We have.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we were messaging about something completely different, and I said, "Oh yeah, I'm the guy who you were on our podcast last summer," and you were like, "Oh yeah, that'd be fun to do again." And I was like, let's do it.
We saw each other at a show, right?
That was the first time.
Yeah, that's how it started.
The first time.
I was wearing like my podcast shirt that looked like AC/DC. And that's when you first noticed we had the podcast. And then I was messaging you on my personal account. And I said, by the way, I'm the host of the other podcast that you did last week or last summer. And you're like, yeah, let's do that again. So here we are, part 2, a year later. Kind of want to look back on the last year of your career, last year of movies. We kind of got the introductory stuff out of the way last summer, talking about things like, your favorite movies. And I loved, honestly, our conversation about Man of Steel stuck with me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And just, I still need to rewatch it. And I feel like my wife and I could do that at some point because I don't think she's seen it. But that different perspective of seeing Man of Steel or seeing Superman from our perspective versus what 2025 Superman was like, the how he used his powers. So that was a awesome conversation. Yeah. Talked about your favorite stuff. But since then, you have released a number of songs. We'll dive into that for a little bit, and he's gone, but he'll be back.
I'm here. I'm back.
All good.
Sorry.
So actually the day that our episode released was the day you released Barbarian, which was awesome.
That's right.
And in the midst of that, Zach was messaging me and we had just talked about Arcane. I don't know if you'd listened to or watched Arcane at all.
No, I've never seen Arcane. You're talking about the animated show on Netflix, right?
Yeah, Netflix animated show.
Yeah.
I made an edit because one of the characters connects really well to Barbarian, and Zach was like, "Man, this is almost perfect." And then I actually did it. But that was on our end. We had never asked you, and we were kind of excited about that show way back a year ago. Then you really, well, I don't know exactly what order, but connecting it to the last episode, Little Drummer Boy was. I'm gonna spoil some behind this. I'm gonna spoil some behind the scenes. Zach's a little behind, but that's okay. I'm gonna spoil some behind the scenes. You had accidentally said that you were working on 2 projects with Tommy. One was Barbarian, which we talked about in the episode, and then like almost immediately, I think after the episode ended, Zach messaged me, is like, "Do you think he's working on a Christmas song?" And I was like, "Most likely." And then when you announced Little Drummer Boy, Zach was like, "I told you." So we got that, but only the 2 of us knew, and that was fine. We weren't going to share that. But yeah, that was another great one. The other ones that you released are Change, Fly, Nevermind, and Idols. And those are all really great. You also collabed with Bodie and Colton Dixon. Some great names in the Christian rock sphere. I had one question as I stopped yapping for a second. Actually,
I might have to rejoin you guys real quick. My app is freaking out.
That's
1 sec. I'll be right back.
All good.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, Zach, I think you're quite a bit behind.
Am I?
Not too far, maybe like a second or 2. But anytime you like react and go, hey, or something.
And we're back.
You're sideways.
Oh, we're back. There we go.
No, sideways. Okay.
No, that's fine.
How's that?
Yeah, that's
okay. Okay, great.
Okay,
good.
Cool. So I just yapped for a whole bunch, getting us caught up.
That's right.
I was gonna
release.
Yeah. So we can talk about your music here in a sec. But specifically, I was curious if you either did or were tempted to bring the leaf blower to either the Bodie music video or the Colton Dixon music video and do like a reel with them.
No, well, the Bodhi shoot was in L.A., so I don't know how I was gonna get a leaf blower on an airplane. I live in Georgia, so across the country.
Yeah.
I think when I did the Colton shoot, I think I'd only posted maybe I can't remember. I think I'd only posted one, and I think I hadn't even maybe posted it yet. I think so that idea was like not a thing yet.
Yeah,
I don't think.
Now I'm huge.
But yeah, that I do. Next time I see Colton, I'm gonna have my leaf blower, and we're gonna do it. Because I can't believe we didn't do that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I think it's iconic. I'm super into production, pre-production stuff, and so like, I love these stories. And I also want to know, like, did you just do one of those videos and then you were like, hey, people like this, and did more of them, the same as any other video on social media, or did you make a bunch? And just
I had one. I got the idea from this guy. I can't remember his name. Sorry, I should be able to give credit. But he did something kind of similar with a Joji song, if you guys know Joji. And he's just like in his warehouse. And he's like floating in the air. So I was like, that looks kind of fun. I'm just going to do that real quick. Yeah. And I did the first one. And I'm like in my studio and it's terrible quality. And I'm like floating in the air and there's like wind blowing. And then I hit my dad up. I was like, hey, this kind of did good. He's got one of those like gas powered leaf blowers.
Yeah.
Like really powerful where you don't even have to touch it. And it's like, you know, a tsunami. Yeah. But yeah, I borrowed his leaf blower. And then I did the one where I'm sitting in my truck and like flying through the air. But I'm trying to make it like I only want to post them if I can like up the ante.
Yeah.
So like it started with me. Like, the wind's blowing and then my truck's jumping, you know, over a ramp. The next time I'm flying alongside the Millennium Falcon. And like,
I love that.
I can't remember the last one. I was flying like Superman. I took a clip from Man of Steel and like flew through and NASA. But I got to figure out how. I don't know how you up the ante after space and Superman. So
that's the problem that Fast and Furious had. You know, how do you get bigger than space?
Yep. I messaged Seth after one of those, and I was like, Stephen Stanley is entering his meme era.
Yeah.
Well, I think one reason I love your content more than just your music is that you really are similar to how my mind works with social media and like throw anything at the wall. Not afraid to do anything. Yeah. Instead of trying to find the one thing before posting it, you kind of post a bunch. I mean, you do have a style. You have your music style, but the funny ones are just as enjoyable and awesome.
That's what I'm trying to do. I've been thinking a lot about. I'm about to do this next song that's coming out on Friday. It's called "Ain't on Me," but I'm trying to figure out a good balance because I love the like very like cinematic and experimental like video stuff. Like I really love making that stuff.
Yeah.
But I also love the fun things as well. So it's just trying to, I think I've gone either like way too into the meme stuff a little bit at times and then gone too far into like the serious, more like, you know, cinematic stuff. So now I'm trying to find a balance of the two and see where they can meet and play around. But I just like, I want to have fun because every, you know, in the music world, every artist complains about having to make, you know, you make 200 videos for one song. It's a lot of work. So if you can find something that you can enjoy out of it and it can scratch that creative thing, then it can be awesome.
Yeah, I agree. And that's really
follow-up question.
Go ahead. You're a little behind. That's fine.
Oh, I was going to say follow-up question. Is the leaf blower going to come on tour with you?
I'll have to ask my dad. see if he'll let me borrow it for a few weeks.
That should be in the meet and greet line, and then you do a video of everyone else getting.
That would be funny.
You get
one that's not, because that one is loud and it smells the whole room up with gas. But I wonder if I could get. That's a great idea. Get like maybe just an electric powered one. Oh, and people could like make their own. That would be hilarious. Sorry, crank up the leaf blower. There.
Yeah.
Stand here, dude. That would be hilarious.
I think every time you post one, I send it to Zach, and I forget if I comment or I post or I send it to Zach. I say, like,
I'm riding this idea.
Leaf blower, and then
I'm riding this idea.
Yeah, Return of the Leaf Blower, The Revenge of the Leaf Blower. Anyways.
Yeah.
Zach, did you have any music questions? I don't want to spend too long. We are a movie podcast.
Yeah. I have any thoughts? Well, I should just tell you, Stephen. Earlier this year, Spotify did their posted their all-time top songs for everyone.
Yeah.
And 15 of my top 20 were your songs.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might be a bit of a fan, not gonna lie.
Oh, that's great. Dude, yeah.
On the opposite end.
That's crazy.
On the opposite end, not saying I mean, I'll admit I haven't been a listener of your music as long as Zach has. But about 2 months ago, I messaged Zach and I said, dude, I haven't listened to A Divided Frame of Mind. The whole album. I mean, there's a few songs here and there. And Zach goes, fake fan. You don't actually like his stuff. So I confess and I apologize, but I finally listened to it. I know that.
Yeah, Divided Frame first album.
Yeah, it's really good.
And then there's
I just don't know why I skipped it, but
I don't know. I mean, I find that with artists too. I always listen to the most recent stuff. I never go to their first.
Yeah.
But you'll have 15 more songs soon.
Nice.
Well, really 16, but that doesn't. There's a new album coming.
Okay.
Soon.
Yeah.
I'm working on that right now. It should come out.
That's exciting.
Okay.
Now that we go ahead, Zach.
I've got a good question to bridge us into movies.
Well, I wasn't there yet.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I can wait. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask what was the most exciting or biggest moment from the last year since we talked that you that kind of brings your spirits up. I know you are at the Caleb Fan Awards or Dove Awards, I forget which one, winning.
Oh yeah, that happened since
rock. Oh yeah, that happened. But it's been a big year for you, and I wanted to ask you, instead of telling you what your big accomplishments were, what do you look back on summer 25 to summer 26 as something exciting that
20? Honestly, the majority of 2026 has been kind of going back underground and working on the next thing. So 2027 is awesome, but it kind of works like that. Like every other year is kind of different. But I put out an EP this year and did some small things like tour things. But yeah, we did the Dove Awards thing. That was awesome. Honestly, the Tommy Prophet thing, because he had called me. That's the thing. That's the thing I couldn't talk about. He told me not to speak of it to anyone. But yeah, he called me. He's like, "Can you sing a high D?" And I don't know, but I was like, "Yeah, I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I want you to sing Little Drummer Boy," and I was like, "Why?" But he's like, "Then I want you to sing it live at Bridgestone Arena, which is like 18,000 people. And I've never done anything like that in my life." That was like a kind of dream come true moment, just doing something like that. Most nervous I'd ever been. There's a whole video. I won't go into the whole story, but basically my in-ears monitors went out like right before I got on stage.
I remember that.
5 seconds before.
Oh, yeah.
So it was the most terrifying moment of my life, but also absolutely incredible. So that was a big thing. A way to just like end 2025, which Divided Frame of Mind, first headline tour, awards and all that. But that was really cool to see that and do that. And my son was born last year. 2025 was crazy. Yeah.
So fun. I don't know why I thought your son was older, but they were.
Yeah, he's one. Yeah.
Oh, cool. My daughter just turned 9 months. So
a little bit younger.
And
there we go.
Going crazy, crawling everywhere. Anyways, Zach, what was your transition here?
Oh, I guess one more question on the music in your career side of things before moving into movie stuff. But just kind of similar to Seth's question, but what's the biggest way that you've seen God move in your career and your ministry this past year?
I think just the being able to tour and actually meet people over the past like year and a half, 2 years, really has been super encouraging and kind of lit a fire under like what I think I'm supposed to be doing, and the type of songs I'm supposed to write and the places I'm supposed to go. So that's been the biggest thing is clarity. It's been tough the past year because I'm working on something pretty new, pretty different than what I've done in the past, which is exciting but also terrifying.
Ooh.
But it's I think it's the best thing I've ever done. Like with this next stuff comes out,
Yeah.
and I think it's all just kind of coming together how God wants it to happen. It could fail or it could be awesome, but whatever happens is going to be God's plan. That's really what I've been learning.
Yeah.
But also being able to meet people, and it's been awesome.
It's cool.
Okay, here's my question now to bridge us into movies. So,
Yeah.
this is kind of a term, both a music artist,
Zach, you're really
Freezing
choppy
up,
right
buddy.
now.
a movie buff. I'm what?
Choppy.
Am I okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, start
Oh, I'm
over.
choppy.
We got you now. We
Can
got
you still
now.
understand me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm back. Welcome. So, as a music artist and a movie buff, if one of your songs could be in a movie, what kind of movie would you want that to be? I'll start there.
I like that.
I think the new music that's starting to come out is perfect for a thriller. Would be awesome.
Okay.
In a thriller. Some stuff from like Trust Fall. I would love to see it in like, honestly, like what's the show you mentioned?
Arcane.
Arcane.
Arcane, like an Arcane trailer or
yeah.
something could be really cool, or like an animated movie, like one of those epic adventure, like I could see that for sure.
Yeah, I feel like there's a link. Arcane usually asks a bunch of artists to write a specific song for a specific scene, and for their season 2, they asked 21 Pilots to write a song.
That's awesome.
And that one goes hard. And then I think before season 2 came out, we were saying, what if NF wrote a song? And then like that's like 2 steps from Stephen, and so like you can dream, but, stuff like that where being able to write specifically for a scene would be also cool. But sometimes like Tommy also posts TV shows that use one of his songs, and that can also be how you use it.
When you go in his studio, he's got all these posters up from like all the TV shows and stuff he's had music in, and it's like you go up like 3 sets of stairs and it's covered it's crazy. And movies like Creed 3's
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It was awesome.
Man, it'd be fun to talk to him. Anyways,
I had a part 2 to my my question.
All right.
Which of your already released songs would you like to see used in a movie?
Don't Wait on Me.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be good.
That's probably the easy one.
That would be a good one. I feel
and
like
Barbarian. Nice. Barbarian hasn't been used in anything. I feel like
that could work too.
Crazy like video game dude. The new Wolverine game.
Dude,
tell me Barbarian wouldn't work.
Yeah.
for Wolverine.
That would be good. Anytime you drop into the chorus, and like it just that feels like, as Zach would say, an aura farming moment of just standing there looking menacing. He's just standing there looking menacingly. Yeah, good question, Zach. All right. The last year of movies. We don't have to talk specifically about this stuff because we went back to Man of Steel last time. But like we've had some good movies that I feel like I wanted to hear your thoughts. Specifically, the 2 at the top of my list were Project Hail Mary, and then you think you reposted the Michael Giacchino score from Spider-Man 4. I think Zach, I don't know that I want to do a complete Spider-Man review with him, but obviously this is the first time we've talked about Spider-Man on this pod. So
it has been.
We'll probably do a separate episode, but we do want to talk about it today. So where do you want to start with something that stood out for you from the movie, from the theaters that you've seen? Where do you want to bring us?
Dude, Project Hail Mary was incredible.
It was.
I thought it was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a minute since I've seen it, so I'm trying to think of like all the thoughts I had. But like, I love that movies are looking like movies again. Like for the past since like 2020, you know, the way movies look, they almost look like log footage. Like it's, you know, no color tone.
Yeah.
It's just very, very, very flat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was like beautifully shot. Ryan Gosling's incredible. There's not a single cuss word in that movie either, which is crazy.
Really?
That
I did
remember,
confirm that. Somebody asked me, and I was like,
I remember walking out of the theater. I was like, I don't think there's one. It's like totally clean.
Yeah.
Which is funny because there's some in the book actually, but
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you if you'd read the book.
No, I haven't read the book, but I know it's the same author as The Martian.
Yep.
With Matt Damon.
Yeah.
But he wrote The Martian, the book, as well, which is also an incredible movie. But yeah, I loved Project Hail Mary. It was incredible.
Yeah, we listened to the audible version, which I think is narrated. Oh, I forgot who the actor was, but he's really great at voices, and that puts into perspective. I enjoy. It took listening to the book to make me realize that I like literal science fiction, which is what Andy Weir does with The Martian as well.
Yeah.
Not, I mean, I love Star Wars and all that.
That's more fantasy.
Oh yeah.
Fantasy sci-fi. But when I think of sci-fi, I immediately think of Star Wars, Star Trek. But literal science fiction of, this oxygen isn't reacting to the astrophage properly, so that means that it's this and that.
Yeah.
I really like that. That draws me into the story to make me realize that this is our world and this could happen.
Yeah. On the spectrum of that, I consider Dune to be more sci-fi than. I mean, it's still got some fantasy elements in there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I think since Project Hail Mary, I was really trying to get out of the literal science fiction and do like the regular definition of it.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I suppose Star Wars does probably fall into fantasy more. I don't know why we default to sci-fi or to.
I mean, dude, there's that when things explode in space, they make sound. So, Star Wars,
no science there.
So, yeah, but who cares, dude? It's like Lord of the Rings. It's great. I love it.
This happened last year. Last episode is we kind of just naturally flowed to each topic because you bring something up.
Yep.
I've been dying to ask you this, mostly because I get so caught up in the podcast community that I get used to people's answers and asking somebody else. Are you going to watch Doomsday or Dune 3 first? Whether it's a double feature or not, or a different week, like, what's your pick?
So we have a plan. I already have Doomsday tickets just because I got them like the second they got on sale because they sold out like crazy.
Yeah.
But seeing that in Dolby at I think like 11 a.m. something like that.
Wow.
And then
nice.
I could only get them on Saturday. I couldn't get them on opening like Thursday opening or Friday. So I'm going to see it on Saturday. So Saturday morning doing Doomsday.
Yep.
I would have gone opening night, but there's no there's no seats filled. Anyway,
Sure.
We're gonna take a little lunch break, and then we're gonna see Doom Part 3 in the evening.
So that's because you already have plans.
Nice.
Right.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. You're good.
I was just clarifying that was because I didn't realize you had already gotten tickets. I probably should as well. You would choose to watch Doomsday first over Dune 3?
I don't know. I feel
How are you feeling about Doomsday? Like,
controversial. I think, it is divisive. I do think Dune Part 3 is probably going to be the better movie, which I don't think is that controversial. It's Denis Villeneuve.
No.
It's the other two. The last one is one of the best movies made in the past 10 years. So if it's anything like the last one, it's going to be awesome.
Exactly.
So, but that doesn't mean that I think Doomsday's going to be terrible. Sure. I think, okay, if Doomsday is like all member berries and nostalgia bait, like the whole time, and there's no story to it, they don't give me a good reason why Robert Downey Jr.'s back, and it's just like, hey, we're just throwing stuff around. then I don't think it's going to be very good. But
Yeah.
I have no reason to doubt the Russo brothers and Kevin Feige because they've never dropped the ball when those three are working together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they've always made incredible movies. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and just go see the movie.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think Zach might be. You're a little more not condescending, but you're a little more suspicious of Marvel nowadays. I mean, Spider-Man was great. Thunderbolts was great. Fantastic Four was great. But like,
I mean, I feel like
you're
you've
at
been
least more
more
logical.
suspicious than I have. Yeah.
I was hyped by the trailer. I loved every second of it. It
Okay.
almost got me to the point.
No, I was hyped by the trailer
Infinity
too.
War.
But
Okay. Like when I saw the Infinity
Yeah.
War trailer in high school at our midday break, I was going crazy. Like that was my moment of where were you when the Infinity War trailer dropped? Or was it Endgame? I think either one. And I still felt that, and I have become more critical. I'm not just a shill who loves everything about it.
Right.
I understand the suspicion and the being wary of it, but I'm still excited to see it, mostly because I've missed that cinematic universe feel of everything being connected and finally seeing everyone back together.
yeah.
Yeah. I think I try and give Marvel a little bit of grace because 3 things happened over the past 7 years. There was COVID that shut down like everything. Yeah, 7 years since 2019, since Endgame, COVID shut everything down. Bob Chapek at Disney.
Yeah.
And if for not everybody familiar, Bob Chapek basically put this mandate that Lucasfilm and Marvel had to just put out as much stuff as humanly possible. And Kevin Feige is the mastermind behind all the good stuff. And he just wasn't able to focus on hardly anything. Like he could maybe pick a couple projects to focus on. And then there was the writer's strike and the actors' strike that slowed everything down. And everybody's wondering why 2026 is like, oh my gosh, this is like one of the best, years for movies ever. It's because all those 3 things are finally, we're kind of through them.
Yeah.
Like it's been a couple years since the strike, and now we're like, this happened back when, like in the late 2000s, where there was a writer's strike. And I think it was around 2009, 2010. And a lot of the movies that came out in those few years were really, really bad and disappointing because the writers just left. Like Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen was one of those.
Sure.
It was like, that's Michael Bay. So
yeah. I was going to say another thing that happened was AI blew up. I believe it was 2021 or 22 when ChatGPT was released to the public.
Right.
And that wasn't going well with the right. I mean, I think that was the reason the writer's strike happened, if I remember correctly.
There's the writer's strike, and then the actors were striking because the studios wanted to take all of the extras and like digitally capture them so they could use them in other movies and stuff. They're like,
and that rolls into, like you said, 2020, 21, 22, and then movies have a production time, and that kind of ended up in 25. And we still have some stinkers in theaters, but 2026 has felt like an upturn. Even a little bit of 2025. We had some, I would say 2 of the 3 Marvel movies were good. And then 26 has felt like an upturn. And so it's hard to say, are we back? Zach has said, are we back to multiple things like Project Hail Mary and I don't know what else. But it feels like it, but it's so cautious of like, are we really, or is it just a couple good outliers?
Yeah. I mean, last weekend, was it this past weekend that Spider-Man came out? Was the biggest weekend in Hollywood history.
I think
that's what
I think it was just
Odyssey
shy of
Spider-Man.
Endgame was just
overall. Yeah.
No. Overall, it was the biggest box office weekend in Hollywood history.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe it. But yeah, people love Spider-Man. Every once in a while I look up the box office. Spider-Man is at 1.2 billion if you're rounding. Which is ridiculous. We saw it on Wednesday last week. Thursday. Gosh, I can't speak.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
Amazon early screenings.
No, it was Wednesday.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they had those early screenings.
Oh,
It was
because
Wednesday.
Thursday had already released.
Yeah, for Prime. Yeah.
Wednesday was early. On last year, we saw Superman on Tuesday, so that was like that felt really special.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of Spider-Man, what did you think of Spider-Man?
Dude, I loved it.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 was always my favorite.
Yeah.
Of the live action.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this might. I give me some time. I need to see it again, but I think this might beat that. Which that's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
Like I've always said, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite. So, no, I loved it. They made him Spider-Man again. He's not Tony Stark Jr. He's I like the Spider-Man stories where he's kind of sad, but he kind of overcomes. Like that's the whole reason why we love Spider-Man. I heard somebody else say, Spider-Man is us. If we were given superpowers, Spider-Man is us, and that's why everybody loves him. And this movie just captured that. I thought, no spoilers, but I thought the whole villain thing was great. It felt like that's a spoiler too. Can we do spoilers?
Let's do spoilers. We can just say here.
I'll just vaguely say I love the X-Men feel it had in certain parts. Like it had some Days of Future Past type, specifically like in the third act. That Days of Future Past is like one of the best comic book movies ever. I love that the mutants are starting to come in. Like it's just making everything feel like. Spider-Man's mutating in the movie. I mean, it's Hulk, dude. Hulk is back.
I had the hot take saying that this was the best Hulk we've had. If only because there was zero Banner. I know Age of Ultron was one of my favorites, but he was also mind controlled there too. So like, it's definitely better than Hulk.
2012 Avengers is probably still like peak Hulk. Sure. But I think they've set it up. I don't know if he's going to be in Doomsday, but I'm assuming he'll be in Secret Wars or something.
They didn't even resolve it in the movie. They cart Banner off, and then we never hear if he even survived. Like I'm sure he does, but
no, they said something. There's a news thing saying that they were taking him to some psych ward or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, he'll be back. Like, I'm sure every superhero ever in any movie for the past 50 years is going to be in Doomsday, so I'm sure he'll be in it somehow.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, Zach.
What I loved about Spider-Man Brand New Day is that I feel like it captured the charm of like the Tobey Maguire and the Andrew Garfield movies, which I don't feel like any of the Tom Holland movies had done yet. I feel like one of the biggest issues with the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, the three directed by John Watts, is that it feels like too much of an ensemble cast. Like Tom Holland doesn't feel enough like the lead in any of those movies. And there's just too many characters around him. Like Tony Stark in the first one, you got Nick Fury in the second one. I love No Way Home, but there's a lot happening in it. And I feel like Tom Holland, I don't want to say he got overshadowed, but there was just too much really going on for him to like give, for him to have that performance that we all wanted to see. But I feel like in Spider-Man Brand New Day, we got that. We got a lonely Spider-Man that's still like in this established Marvel universe, which I feel like I've been waiting to see for a long time. This felt like the first true MCU Spider-Man movie to me. I mean, just overall too, even like the greater focus on like cinematography. I mean, the movie looks beautiful. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. And just his arc felt like so much more personal and more like relevant to the plot than it did in any of the previous ones. And it was so much done right. I loved how like New York felt lived in too. Like he can go over here and visit Elena. Like Bruce is over here teaching at a college. He's got this team up with Punisher, and it just all felt like none of their appearances felt forced, and none of them felt like they overshadowed Tom Holland's performance. So I just thought to me, it's the best live action Spider-Man movie. I would put it my second favorite Spider-Man movie, with Into the Spider-Verse still being number one. But I think I would be so excited to see Dustin Daniel Cretton would be so excited to see him direct a full Spider-Man trilogy, and I hope it happens.
Oh yeah, there's no way he's not gonna do that. Yeah, there's no way.
Zach,
you're right though. The first. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, Zach, I hadn't heard your thoughts yet, or fully. You know, I heard your initial thoughts because we went to the theater together, but I didn't know it topped Spider-Man 2 for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, it was great in the movie. Every time I watch a Marvel movie and somebody's got a problem, it's like, well, why don't you just go talk to Thor or talk to whoever? Mm-hmm. And in this movie, he does. Yeah. He's just like, yeah, I want to go talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm going to talk to an Avenger.
The John Watts movies, they were the origin story. Like it's just a trilogy that's an origin story. He's finally Spider-Man in this one. And I think that's why it's definitely the best. I don't think Seth would disagree that it's the best of the Tom Holland.
Oh yeah, ones. Absolutely. I think what I said on my way out, and Zach did a double take. I said it feels underwhelming compared to No Way Home, but that's the point. Like, you were just talking about escalating, and you can't escalate from No Way Home. That was something we all felt after that movie was over. It was a fun experience. It's not always that fun on a rewatch, in my opinion, because it was edited for a theater reaction. I don't know if you've noticed that like when Andrew jumps through and he's just standing there and he's like waiting for the applause to finish. Like it was really hard to rewatch that.
No Way Home's it's like a theme park ride.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Brand New Day is more like a concert, like a really good concert.
Oh yeah, I like that. Anyways, we all said that we wanted it down to earth. It does feel weird to have that be the end, like the first time we see him after the multiverse situation, but it's what it needed. And if we had gone up from there, it wouldn't have been as fun. And I think it was a great movie.
Oh, and Punisher. Dude.
Oh, well, you spoiled it.
It was like, I mean, he's in the trailers. Come on. Trailer was.
No. I was saying you're spoiling my my transition because we were going to probably.
Oh, sorry.
We were probably going to talk about Daredevil after this. I did love Frank in it. I haven't watched the Punisher series. I did watch One Last Kill, and obviously I've watched Daredevil.
Brutal.
But I think it was a great contrast between the two, and. There's been memes of like, dude, let's go watch the show that of the Punisher guy who was in Spider-Man and is like knifing somebody. And I'm like,
brutal.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I think I said, Zach, you just turned into a Tusken Raider. Standing in
I can.
Have you seen that meme about John Bernthal? That he's in every movie he's ever in,
thing,
he's
or
tell somebody something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, he always tells somebody something.
Yep.
Apparently,
I tell you something.
He said that it was in the Odyssey, and I never saw it. Nobody ever saw it. Either he did it and they cut it, or he said it in some way that people are trying to dissect what he actually like what the modern interpretation would have been. But go ahead,
Seth. I was just going to ask, can we talk about spoilers? Or should we not?
The point of a spoiler warning. The point of a spoiler warning is that people can stop listening for a little bit.
It's on the screen. Spoiler warning.
There you go. If you haven't seen Spider-Man in the first week, what are you doing? Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna ask if we can. I didn't have any immediate spoiler thoughts to share.
Oh,
but
never mind.
Okay. Besides, spoiler warning here. Sadie Sink, Jean Grey. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yep. Great choice.
There we go.
Said it. I'm with the community on this of like, it doesn't. I'm having a hard time sympathizing with her, and I understand that she's always been. I'm still working through my way through the X-Men movies before Doomsday, but I understand she's been not an anti-hero, even just a hero who's had a hard time. I understand the Dark Phoenix situation, but like off rip, she doesn't seem like a good person, so it's going to be hard for her to be a part of the hero team, I think. Then again, you also have Wolverine, who's not a hero all the time, so that's kind of the X-Men vibe.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think her addition was
I think
welcome.
that's the thing. The thing with the X-Men that I think I love so much is they're very flawed people. Most of them,
I think that's.
But
yeah, I think everyone would agree with that. And oh my goodness, I don't know if this happened last time.
that was something somebody said about the difference between DC and Marvel. Is that?
No, go ahead. It's just my camera.
Oh yeah, the difference between DC and Marvel is humans that become superheroes.
Yeah.
And DC is superheroes trying to be human.
Yeah. And that can be explored
Both are
in
interesting.
a number of different ways. Yeah.
Except for Thor.
Yeah. And Batman.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember
Batman
that's like a good old 2015 meme.
Batman is not a human.
Oh
yeah.
Anyways, I was gonna ask what you thought of. Oh, we'll work backwards. Punisher: One Last Kill. If you watch that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think
very brutal.
I think it kind of was very brutal for sure. I did like the John Wick style action, and then that was kind of like I knew his backstory, but I feel like I almost don't need to watch the Punisher series now because of it. I don't know. I'm sure there's
I've only seen the first season.
Okay.
It was a while ago when I watched it, but yeah, that's probably why they did that one shot thing, because they wanted to give everybody his backstory a little bit.
Yeah. Zach, we never really talked about it.
No, it was fun. I'm not. I don't want to sound critical. I really did. Well, maybe not. Maybe fun's not the right word, but it almost felt like you were watching a video game, but not like really. I don't really mean that in a bad way, just in the sense where like this city just feels like really lawless, and there's these like just random people that keep coming to like attack him and stuff like that, and just he's out here like killing all these people, which I think I know is Punisher's thing, but I think it had great depth. I feel like without much plot to it, because it doesn't really like resolve itself in the end with the whole thing with him and the other lady. Still thought it was really great to like, I mean, anytime you can really get into a character's head, especially like in a superhero project, I love that. To like seeing like everything, like with him seeing his daughter, with him seeing Karen, with him seeing these other characters, I thought that was really well done. And I think they used that just hour runtime really well, as you guys kind of said, to just give like a catch up for people who like haven't seen the Punisher show, to kind of like have a better understanding of who he is before Brand New Day.
Yeah. The action was like, it definitely felt like John Wick, but John Wick is so stylized. It's super hyper violent, but it doesn't hit you. Like it doesn't like hurt you, I guess. Sometimes it does. Like when he breaks a dude's arm on a table or something, you'll feel those like moments, but the whole movie is like so much. He's shooting like, 500 people. And it's like, where's you down? Punisher felt like brutal. Yeah. Like when he was killing dudes, you like, it's like, no, that guy might be dead.
Yeah.
So
I really love telling this part of my experience watching it. I'm usually fine with a little bit of violence and gore. I was giving blood.
That's right. Forgot about that part.
I almost passed out. I had to stop watching. I paused it. I was like,
that'll do it.
Oh. Not that I have a problem with it. I was just thinking about it. It's in my arm and then all that stuff. Oh no. So
wait.
Would not recommend.
I think
I've always loved Frank's story. I think season 2 is still season 2 Daredevil is still the lowest of that trilogy of shows or of seasons, because the other two are so great. But it's probably higher on average for me compared to others because I think especially since having my daughter, and you could probably relate, Stephen, all of his emotion that Bernthal puts into those scenes and just that conversation that they have both about how Frank thinks killing is the right option and then why he does it. That graveyard scene will get me every time. Matt just sitting down after a fight and talking about it, which usually doesn't work, but
dude, John Bernthal brings so much gravitas.
He does.
To everything. Like the new Disney Plus Daredevil show, the first season. I haven't finished the second season yet, but
okay.
But I was watching it and it was kind of shaky at the start. Like you can tell they changed some stuff, but John Bernthal comes on and they do a scene. It's like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah,
immediately awesome.
He protects that character with his life. That's why they did One Last Kill, is because he wanted another shot with this new Disney team to do something that he really wanted. And I think he said, apparently somebody pushed back when he said that he would only be in Born Again if they did his character right. And apparently he said that after he was cast to just kind of, I don't know if that's true or not, but
I know what you're talking about.
Regardless, he delivers for those like 3 scenes that he's really in Born Again season 1. Unfortunately, he's not in season 2, but
they originally, I think they made the whole season of Born Again and scrapped it.
Yep.
Because they were trying to make it more like kid friendly, I guess, or something. And then
they were
something like that.
Let's make this. Yeah, they were like, let's make this more like the Netflix series. And then that's when I think John Bernthal agreed to come along.
Okay, can we talk about Daredevil a little bit, because I want to see which side you take, because Zach and I disagree on this.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
No, we're still talking. You can bring Punisher back into it if you want.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
No, you're good.
I was gonna ask. I think I said we talked to the Parking Lot Takes guys. I don't know if you've seen them. It's the guy who he sits he watches movies with his kid, his young son who's like 3 years old, and he's just showing all the cool scenes on social media. Anyways, we talked with them, and we were doing our Daredevil review, season 2, Daredevil Born Again season 2 review, and I said I would rather Born Again not exist, so that we could just have the Netflix show as is, than get a half-baked Born Again. And in relation to that, I say I would have been fine with like a Daredevil recasting and starting a new show. But because especially for Born Again season 1, they were trying to make both work with having Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio in it and not following the same story. At least their initial plans, they changed that by the end. I feel like I would have rather just them leave it as the 3 Netflix seasons. Does that make sense?
I mean, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you said you haven't finished season 2 of Born Again, which is fine. Zach and I were night 1 viewers, and so we were thinking about like what this was doing for the greater story, including the Netflix show and the new show.
I almost see them as 2 different things. I want to go back and watch the original. Clearly the Netflix show is far superior to Born Again.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's like, okay, if they wanted to remake Star Wars, they wanted to remake 1 through 6. That's not going to ruin the original Star Wars. Like I still have the original. And I almost see the new Daredevil show as a new show with the same actors.
Somebody has said that we got to stop comparing it to the Netflix show. It's just not the same.
Right. I think I don't know how season 2 is going. I mean, is it good? Did you like it?
We liked it really better than season 1 for sure.
I thought it was really great.
Well, Zach, did you put it above Netflix Daredevil season 2? I think.
I probably would.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think because season 1, it felt a little jarring. Like there's that one episode, like the bank robber episode, like that felt really campy, like something Disney or Marvel would do. That the whole first season felt like they were trying to piece something together that was good, and it was just difficult
Yeah.
because they scrapped most of that season. But that was the one episode that was clear. It's like, oh, they were making a different show.
Yeah.
And my assumption, I need to go back to season 2 and finish it, but they're trying to right the ship and make it awesome, and then maybe season 3 can go full force. I don't know.
I definitely think that you brought up Star Wars, but I kind of feel like that's kind of the prequel. Not that that was the intent, but it was hard. It would have been hard. What was it, 99, 98, for George Lucas to start from scratch. Even though he had those ideas for Phantom Menace, he still had to make something that was pretty much disconnected from the most successful trilogy in the history of cinema. And then that built up into, they did some Clone Wars. The Clone Wars was kind of fixing some of the stuff. They aged Anakin up. They started using CGI a little bit more. And then I think Revenge of the Sith delivered for that payoff. It just results in 1 and 2 are like the lesser loved of the 6.
Yeah.
You know something I wish didn't exist? The Rise of Skywalker. We'll talk about that another time.
Oh, there we go.
That doesn't exist. I consider those movies fan fiction at this point.
No.
Almost,
but
yeah. And
Yeah.
I've heard that Disney sometimes, I've heard rumors that Disney wants to do that too, where they kind of just want to do other stuff or even make another trilogy in the same, not the Skywalker saga literally, but like that line of movies, like maybe having Sebastian Stan play Luke or something.
Just no. They need to stop messing. They need to stop messing with the original stuff.
Sure.
And go somewhere else. Don't do Mandalorian and Grogu. Definitely don't do that. That was awful. I hated that movie.
I still haven't seen it.
Dude, I regret seeing it. Why did I see that movie? Waste of time. They need to go back and just do the Old Republic.
I think you said
just
this last
go
time.
do that.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do, or bring all of that stuff. Yeah, but that's Acolyte. That's another thing I wish didn't exist. That should have been awesome. That should have been amazing.
Yeah.
That should have been amazing. Anyway, but I hope Starfighter's really good.
Well, it's got Ryan Gosling in it, so
going to be awesome. And I like the fact because they announced him as Ghost Rider. With Sean Levy, meaning
that's crazy.
Meaning Kevin Feige.
Things are apparently going well with Starfighter.
Yeah, things are clearly, because he said he saw it and was like, "This is amazing. Y'all come over here and do this." So clearly, something's awesome about it. And he said he's a bigger Star Wars fan than he's a Marvel fan.
That's crazy.
So I trust Feige on that.
The two, maybe this is just my niche that I choose to look at and my algorithm feeds me. Ryan Gosling and Robert Pattinson are having a generational run right now. I don't know if you saw the primetime trailer that just released. They are,
oh my gosh,
they are some of them. Well, I think Pattinson is doing the most, like he's doing 3 or 4 movies a year, and Gosling is doing like 1 a year. But those are some of the best movies of the year, I think.
Robert Pattinson is incredible. He was incredible in The Odyssey. He was great in Good Time, The Batman, obviously. What else am I thinking of?
Tenet. He was great in Tenet.
He was great in Tenet.
Well, Primetime, I think, is really going to be...
Primetime was like, what the heck is even this movie?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd get a Chris Hansen movie. Like, that's...
No.
That's insane.
But people are already memeing it because they love him. He has... Even like 2 years ago, when he was playing the Batman... he was playing Batman in the Batman. People were joking. He's doing everything he can to make us forget that he was in Twilight. And then he keeps going. Like, he delivered in The Odyssey. He delivered in Primetime, or he's going to, I bet. Like, it's just even a
Dune Part 3. He's going to deliver in Dune Part 3.
Golly,
there we
man.
go.
Oh, yeah, Dune Part 3. Yeah. I don't even think of him as Twilight kid anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know who would, and I don't know who makes fun of him in that movie. I mean, I guess people make fun of like Kristen Stewart for the Twilight stuff, not as much him.
Yeah,
but everybody was bad in that, so it's.
I just think for a while he was the Twilight guy, and every other movie he was like, oh, he's from Twilight. And I'm looking at his filmography right now. He was in The Lighthouse, Devil All the Time, Mickey 17, Marty Supreme, The Drama, and all the ones that we already mentioned.
Who is he in Marty Supreme?
British open.
I think I heard he just had a
uncredited voice.
Yeah, it was just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Just
look
a
further
cameo.
over on the page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's almost like at this point, as of August 7th, 2026, we need to assume that he's not done. As in, I kind of, before Primetime released and before I saw The Odyssey, I was like, yeah, he's good. And now that those came through, I'm like, I don't know that he's going to stop. Like, he's full steam, and I feel like he's got more places to go. Like, Batman Part 2 could be even better than Batman. And
he just makes interesting choices. It's not just like the big stuff he's doing, like Odyssey, Dune, or or Batman. He'll do a thing like Prime Time, which is like
well, I think
bonkers.
The first time I heard about Good Time, which I haven't seen, I just heard about it, and I also realized that has Josh Safdie in it, who is Agamemnon. But that was like that was a really low budget movie. And the video essay I saw about it was that Pattinson was so excited to do something low budget, and he just did it for the fun of it. And so I think he's one similar to Lord and Miller and Gosling, who understand the art of it more than the more than the money side of it. You know, so many movies are there to make money, which is the point. You're supposed to make money off of it. But sometimes you just got to do it for, like, would you still do it if you didn't get paid? And that question, the answer to that question shows what you value and what you want to put your effort into.
Yeah, you can see that. I mean, you can see that in everything. Like you can see that in the music space. I was talking to Tommy the other day about this. It's like, if you do it for money or to be famous or, power or whatever it is, those are the people that don't last long or don't make good choices or never do anything really interesting. But if you do it for the love of it, and because you want to make something awesome, then those are the people that stick around.
And that's why I kept doing this podcast, just because for a while, I mean, obviously I was trying to grow, but the reason I don't want to stop, just because I can't edit every week, is because I enjoy talking to my friends and having a community to talk with. It's because I like doing it, even though there's no the payment. The value is the relationships and the fun memories. So
absolutely.
What you're saying?
Going back to Robert Pattinson, I just think it's funny too how much of a meme he became after The Odyssey.
Dude, that beggar's line went famous. I love that.
Do you know
the daddy line?
That was an ad lib from him.
You said that
he ad libbed that.
I thought I saw that was an,
because that was from like one of the translations of it. Yeah, which was, you could tell he was excited to say that line.
Yeah. Oh, that whole movie. I liked it more than the average person. We still have yet to, we got really behind on we're not up to date on all of our episode topics, but we haven't talked about it in full yet. But I strongly dislike the people who make it all about politics. And you can talk about that stuff, but there's specifically a certain type of video that I've seen where it's like, if you like this movie, you're woke, and if you hate this movie, you're alt-right. And I'm like, can I be both? Can I not be both? Can I be neither and still like the movie and have a criticism about it? Can there be there seems to be no option for middle ground, and that's where
there's something weird with that movie. I've noticed, like, there's a few times a year where, like, a certain side of the political spectrum will pick something to pick on, and just nag at it,
everything about it,
and it doesn't exist yet. It's not a thing yet. So, and when it started happening with The Odyssey, when it was like Helen of Troy's not black, it's like, okay, here we go. They've picked their next thing they're gonna, and it's Christopher Nolan. It's Christopher Nolan, and it's because he's on the top of the planet. I mean, he's probably the best living filmmaker. Spielberg is there too, but he's definitely on the Mount Rushmore right now. But it was just like, and the Helen of Troy thing just felt like straight up like, hey guys, this is like not a real story. Like, this didn't happen. There's no sirens or cyclopses in history books, so
yeah, it's like it's a conversation that it wouldn't happen like that. But literally nothing else would. I think somebody said,
dude,
No.
somebody changed my mind about How to Train Your Dragon. Now I am Swedish.
Yeah.
I have Swedish heritage, and so I was kind of protective of the Vikings being, very Scandinavian. But ultimately, I stopped caring about Astrid being different, a little bit darker, because it's fantasy, because it's not what I like. I love the movie, and so I'm not going to be like, this brings it down 2 stars for me because I didn't like the casting. Like, I don't have control over that. I think another thing is that we assume, or the people watching assume that they should have some control over how movies are made. And the reason that people like Nolan get to where they are is because they're so good at it and using people who they work with.
Did you see do y'all watch Dan Murrell on YouTube ever? Have you ever watched
Dan
Murrell?
No.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of him.
He was on Screen Junkies for a while, but he does his own like movie show, and it's movie business talk and like everything. But he does a breakdown of all of the Odyssey conspiracy theories, and complaints and like political stuff or whatever. And one of the funniest ones was that the Odyssey is offensive to Greeks specifically. And that was a big thing on Twitter. Is they're like this is a travesty. It's like all the Greeks are mad, and he's like, okay, let's see. So he goes in Greece they have their own form of Rotten Tomatoes, and so they have their own film critics and it's like a separate thing just for Greece. Goes on, and out of all the reviews, I think it was like 87% of them were positive reviews from all the Greek critics. They have their own rating system, like for fans and stuff, and like the majority of the fans gave it like a positive cinema score, and like all this stuff.
And I bet the other 13% aren't that, like, they're not specifically.
They're just film critics.
Yeah, I hate Helen of Troy's casting. Like, it's not that specifically. It's. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
But there's more.
I did see so many memes though. I was just gonna say I did see so many memes about like my Greek yogurt is more Greek than the Odyssey movie was, which is a fair point. But
yeah, it's the exact same as if you were So we're from Minnesota. I grew up in Pine County, where it's pretty universally white skin, blonde hair, blue eyes, all across the board. When we put on a show in our high school theater, we can't cast everybody perfectly. We're just, that's not a problem with the biggest film director of the decade, but it's still like, it's just telling a story. It's not the story. It's not expected to be perfect. There's benefit of the doubt, or no, not benefit of the doubt. Suspension of disbelief. I don't think Nolan ever said he was trying to be accurate. And so why are we being offended that it's not accurate?
Well, I don't think it was accuracy.
Sure.
I think it was. I mean, who is the actor that played Helen of Troy?
Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita, yeah.
They didn't, because nobody's going to complain about her acting chops, because she's an incredible actor. No. If you don't like her acting, or if you don't think she's beautiful, or whatever, you have an opinion about something, it's like, that's different.
Yeah.
Those weren't the complaints. It wasn't, he got a bad actor. It's like, no, she's black. Like, that's your problem with her casting.
And that's...
So it's like, God.
I understand both sides, where it's like the people pointing out her skin color are technically possibly being more racist because they're choosing to see that. I don't want to get into the before I get canceled.
I know,
but like the same point. At the same point,
no, we're not going to cancel.
Anyways, we're gonna have fun.
I love the movie. The movie was great.
I was gonna say, what did you actually think of the full movie in general? I had actually never seen the Odyssey, or I didn't know the story before the movie, and I specifically intentionally did not listen to Epic until after I watched the movie. I don't know if you've listened to Epic or if you're into musicals, but I specifically wanted the Odyssey to be my first watch through of it.
Yeah. No, I want to go see it again. I did like it a lot. Specifically the sirens scene where Odysseus like straps himself to the ship and stuff like that. That was great.
Yeah.
And the pig scene and all that. I do want to see it again in 70 millimeter because I couldn't get tickets for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
But they're sold out for like weeks.
They extended the
in
window
Atlanta.
though.
Oh yeah, no, you can keep buying tickets. I mean, as long as these theaters are selling out, they'll keep at least the 70 millimeter.
Yeah.
Theaters
I think the
running,
closest one to us is Michigan, and that's like.
Yeah.
Who wants to go
They
to
have
Michigan?
one in Nashville, which I go to a lot, and only one in Georgia. But I'm gonna try and go. I want to go see it.
Oh man, I've seen.
You can't get
pictures.
Spider-Man tickets. I don't know about where y'all are at, but Spider-Man is. If you want to go see that again, good luck because there's no tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, probably not right away, but. Okay, what else? I was gonna before we finish. I guess we didn't hit the DCU. We talked a lot about the DCU last time because we talked most about Superman. Did you see Supergirl, and what are you thinking about the future of the DCU?
Had Superman come out when we talked?
Yeah, we talked. That's why we were talking about Man of Steel. We were comparing it to David Quinnsmith.
I'll start there and then I'll go to Supergirl. I have kind of completely flipped on Superman.
How so?
From last year. I
give it to us.
I don't like it. I don't like the movie. I've
like
completely.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. How
no,
so?
I prefer Man of Steel more.
We'll see.
Supergirl I didn't even bother.
I'm locking
seeing.
up. No.
I don't know if y'all saw Supergirl, but I saw I was getting. I thought the trailers weren't great, and I was like, if it gets good reviews, I'll go out and see it. But I just wasn't gonna go. I've got two kids. Like going out to a movie, I want to make sure to spend my time wisely. Yeah. But my brother didn't want to see it either, so we just didn't see it. But I've heard it's pretty bad. But yeah, I'm kind of a little. I don't understand the direction at this point because I feel like if you're starting a new DC universe, he started with Superman. Great idea to start with Superman. Even though I didn't love the movie, like that's where you should start probably. Yeah. But then he goes to Supergirl, which is a derivative of Superman.
Yeah, I always thought that.
And then next is Clayface.
Yeah, Clayface.
And then there's Lanterns show. I'm very excited about Lanterns. I feel like that's going to be awesome. But then we got Swamp Thing, which I'm like, okay, Clayface and Swamp Thing. I'm really pumped to see both of those movies.
Yeah.
But I don't know why you would start a
Is Swamp Thing still happening?
Universe. Yeah, I think so. With I forget the guy writing and directing it, but he's awesome.
James Mangold, right?
Yeah, man, dude. No, not James Mangold. Close. Flanagan, Mike Flanagan is doing it.
Okay.
Like, those are. I see why he would want to do those, but I don't know why you're doing these smaller characters when you should probably start with the main Justice League guys, like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, doing Lanterns, doing a new Flash. Like I'd love to see a new Flash, but the character everybody knows, because by the time we got to Guardians of the Galaxy in Marvel, we already had a couple Iron Man movies and Captain America and Thor and Avengers, and people were already pumped to see what Marvel was going to do next. He hasn't built up enough trust to really go crazy yet. Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful, but I honestly don't know if he's going to be around very much long. If the deal with Paramount goes through, I don't know if he stays.
Yeah,
but it doesn't look like it's going through. So
I was curious. I knew Lanterns came out soon. It's like a week from Sunday, and then I think we maybe we'll have more of a perspective of all of this. Like kind of like if it's good, it's really good. If not,
I was just having a talk with someone yesterday about. We were both very nervous about the future direction of the DC universe, and we think that Man of Tomorrow is going to be really telling for the future of James Gunn's DC universe, because that feels like it's the next like foundational film. Because like all of these other things, I mean, I've heard people say that like DC's first phase feels a lot like Marvel's fourth phase, with just how
Yeah.
random and scattered these projects are. There's no sense of direction or like building. It's just like, here's these characters over here, here's these characters over here, here's these characters over here. We're not building to anything yet. So I really hope Man of Steel, or not Man of Steel, Man of Tomorrow kind of sets us in a direction. But we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of nervous about that movie too, because they keep announcing like more and more characters that are going to be in that movie. So that can just get to feel overcrowded. But I mean, every character that gets announced, I'm like, that's exciting. But also, this is getting overstuffed. So
Right.
we'll have to wait and see what that movie looks like. But
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. I think, yeah, I'm tired of what I didn't like about the Supergirl trailers is it again looked like DC with a Guardians of the Galaxy skin on it.
yeah.
Even like the coat she's wearing looks like Peter Quill's coat.
Yeah.
And dude, the Superman suit got to me over time too. Like
Okay.
the way Superman
In a
looks,
good way
I
or
know
a
that's
bad way?
so in a bad way. I know that's like a really
Oh.
it's almost shallow to think of a movie
Yeah.
just based off that. But the suit being as iconic as it is, I was like, he looks like Peter Quill if he put on a Superman suit. It looks kind of like tactical and like I know that's terrible. That's not the way to look at
Yeah.
a movie. I do have other problems with the movie too, but
Yeah.
I like the aspect of Superman and Man of Steel that it's like, how would the world react if someone like this came to Earth? Like, I love that. I love the comparisons to how he's very representative of Jesus as a savior.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes it something that makes me connect with Man of Steel quite a lot. And we talked about all the fathers. We talked about Man of Steel and stuff too. But
Yeah.
it makes me worried about Batman. Whatever he's going to do with Batman. He said he doesn't want to do a really campy Batman. But
Is that possible?
I don't know. I wish they could start with Robert Pattinson's Batman and start the universe from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've said that.
Like that universe is like, oh my gosh, what would a Superman be like in this Batman universe? Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel like culture actually cares about right now. Hey, dude, I judge it off this. I follow Boss Logic, who's like an artist. Like, I don't know if you've ever followed him. Whenever I see anything online, I follow a lot of nerd stuff. Anytime I see drawings of Superman or videos of Superman or anything, it's always Henry Cavill. I do not see David Cornsweet in culture, in nerd culture. Like, I know people care about it because it's the DC, it's the new thing. But I think, and then Batman, I either see Christian Bale or I see Robert Pattinson. And probably a majority Pattinson now.
Who do you see as Spider-Man?
Dude, I think at this point, I kind of think of all of them.
Oh,
because they're all
we're all Spider-Man.
pretty great. Andrew Garfield's movies are worse than everybody else's, but he's still an awesome Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But now I think Tom Holland wasn't my favorite Spider-Man. It was always Tobey. But now he's gone like way up with this last movie.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
what
about you guys?
I think that's huge. Thinking of who you picture if you have like not to use AI art or AI image generation, but the idea of how it starts with a blurry, like what it thinks a person or a Superman looks like, and then it slowly fleshes out the details. I guess you can also say that's how you would draw an art. Like if you were to draw it with a pencil, you start with the shape and then you kind of work on the suit and then maybe you get to the face, like whose face is there. That's kind of telling for how impactful that was specifically for the culture and also how you see any future characters pop up.
Yeah.
I've never thought of that.
I would say with what you just asked, Stephen, I think before Brand New Day came out, I would probably say that Andrew Garfield was my favorite Spider-Man. Again, I think he's got the worst movies, but I think he just brought so much to the role. I still think that he is, well, the best actor playing Spider-Man. Not if that makes sense. Like out of all three of the Spider-Man actors, I mean that he's the best. He's the best actor. Yeah, but because I was just waiting to see Tom Holland's full potential, because I feel like we didn't see that in Homecoming, Far From Home, or No Way Home. But then Brand New Day, I feel like we saw that. So now I would say that Tom Holland is most definitely my favorite Spider-Man. So.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Somebody in our chat
I don't even
said,
know if I could put it on there.
Somebody in our chat said Toby's the most personal Spider-Man. Tom's more in line with the new generation, and Andrew's the most comic aligned. I guess I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I think somebody said I saw a review of Brand New Day of like I can't relate. I think Zach was sending it to me like, what are you talking about? But somebody was relating to I can't relate with Tom Spidey in Brand New Day, and I'm like, okay. I mean, the idea isn't that you're specifically living in a rundown New York apartment, having to save the city and not being able to talk to the girl you like. It's just the idea of life kind of sucks right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
but that's okay. Like, you know, art is subjective. Like, you know, if it didn't hit you, I see that. I do. There has been like some complaints, and I would push back like a whole lot. Like I saw this one review just completely trashed the movie, and she just didn't like that Spider-Man was sad, and that he wasn't. She's like, I wanted to see bright, you know, and hopeful Spider-Man. It's like, but that's not Spider-Man. Spider-Man represents us living our life, and he's supposed to represent like young adults or even kids in high school. Like he goes through a lot, but he overcomes it. That's why Spider-Man works, not because he's all like bright and happy and like everything's okay. But man, I love Spider. Dude, I think like my thing changed. Like Superman was my favorite superhero. It would go between them and Batman. I think Spider-Man's my favorite now.
wow. Yeah.
Just because
that is crazy how
this movie just
sure.
I watched the movies with my daughter. Now I had the mute button and skipped some stuff, but she's almost 4 and she loves Spider-Man, but watching them with her and how like insane she is about Spider-Man now, that really made me like Spider-Man the most. But sorry, I'm going on a tangent.
No, you're fine. I do want to wrap up. I do have to go grab my daughter from Grandma's. Is there anything else that you're like, man, I wish we get to this before we're done? I mean, we hit. I
don't know. We just got to do it again. We should do this again after
next year, man.
Doomsday and Dune.
Oh,
we should do another. I would so be down to hop on this again.
All right,
and figure it out.
Doomsday with
Y'all get my
Stephen
number
Stanley.
next time. We ain't gotta
Let's
go.
do it.
We don't gotta go through the managers and the emails and stuff. Just let me get my number, and I'll just hop on. Y'all just tell me when, and we'll do it.
All right,
man.
I
don't get to do this. Only person I can talk to because I listen to movie shows and stuff every day when I like for my downtime. The only person I can talk to is my brother. And I don't get to hang out with him all the time. So I just got all these thoughts that don't go anywhere. So
we're not gonna forget that offer. We'll have you on anytime. I appreciate it. I love that you love hanging out with us. So let's talk more.
We'll start scheduling it right now. Yeah.
We'll do it either in January or we'll just do
December
it December
18th.
Night of. Stay up until 2 a.m. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, thank you as always for spending any amount of time with us. We appreciate it. Zach, did you have any last thoughts?
I was gonna say I'm excited to see you next month. So
next month
you're coming up here. I'm actually okay.
You guys are
you're touring with Gable Price and Friends, which I like their music even longer. But I really want to go. Zach is definitely going. Again, Stephen knows when you have kids, it's like, can we find a sitter? Can we get out of the house that night? Like all of that. So I'd love to come. Maybe we'll see you there. But Stephen is coming to Minnesota, and that's fun. Anyways, we will see you back in like 6 months, 12 months, something like that. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah,
let's do it. Thanks for hanging out, listeners. Make sure to share this with a friend, and I think I still have stickers available. Steven, I should send you a sticker. I don't know if you're a stickers guy,
Yeah.
but we're doing free stickers right now.
No, but I'll take one.
Okay, sounds good. Listener, link is in the description for the free sticker. Until next week, know that you're loved. God bless.
Hey, and go listen to his song next Friday.
Oh yeah, whatever song that is.
There we go.
I don't know if you've announced it officially.
Ain't on
There
me.
you
It
go.
comes out on Friday. Yeah, I don't know when it
Awesome.
comes out, but
1
yeah.
week from today.
Ain't on
Let's
me.
go.
There we go.